There's one Brahmana whose name was Vasudev, and he was suffering from a very dangerous disease, leprosy. There were worms in his body, and he was so compassionate and so tolerant that when a worm would fall out of his body, he would pick up the worm and put the worm back in his body. He was thinking that this body is not my property, it belongs to Krishna. And the worm has as much right as I have to be in this body. So he had this broad-mindedness, Vasudev Kutumbakam, seeing every living being as part of Krishna. In the Bible it says, as you have done to the least of my creature, so you have done unto me. As we treat anybody, even an insignificant devotee or non-devotee, Krishna is reciprocating with this feeling. And this Brahman was so advanced in his Krishna consciousness. And he got the news that Lord Chaitanya is in this village of Sri Kurman. And he's looking, where is Lord Chaitanya? Where is Lord Gauranga? And he came to know that Lord Chaitanya already left. He started crying that I'm so unfortunate, I could not see the Lord. And the Lord came back. There's only one instance in the entire Chaitanya Charitamrita, South India Yatra, that Lord Chaitanya comes back just to meet one devotee. Because he was crying for the Lord. Like Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj often says, unless you cry for Krishna, you cannot get Krishna. And Prabhupada writes in one of the purports, tears are the price for attaining Krishna. When one cries out for Krishna in separation, then one can experience the presence of Krishna. In fact, if you see the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri, I am going to just touch the basic pastimes because I am going in sequential order. But the later pastimes, you find Lord Chaitanya is simply crying. He is crying for Krishna. In Gambhira, sometimes he would assume his bodily limbs would go inside like a tortoise. He would sometimes go near the main temple entrance and ask the gatekeeper, where is Krishna? Can you show me where is Krishna? So this eagerness to be united with Krishna is the price for attaining love for Krishna. Once Srila Prabhupada was on a morning walk in Mumbai, and after finishing the walk, as Prabhupada was about to sit in the car, one devotee just rushed towards Prabhupada and asked this question. What is the most important thing for success in Krishna consciousness? Now most of us would think it is chanting or hearing or deity worship. Some of you may even think prasadam. But you know what Prabhupada replied? Prabhupada said in one word, desire. If you just have that desire, then you can attain perfection. We are in this material world because of our desire to enjoy. When we desire to be united with Krishna, Krishna will make all arrangements. So that topic, I do not know whether I'll be able to reach, but that is actually the most advanced subject matter, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is crying for Krishna. So this Brahmana was crying for Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya came back and he embraced this Brahmana. But his body was having worms. Nobody would even sit next to him. Can you imagine you are sitting in a prasadam hall and the person next to you has got worms? You would rather fast rather than sit next to the person. He was like social outcast. But here Lord Chaitanya embraced him. And he spoke, this Brahmana spoke that famous verse which Sudama Vipra said, Kvaham daridra Brahman, Kva Krishna Shri Niketana. I am just a very poor Brahman, and Krishna, you are the Supreme Lord. Yet you embraced me. This is what Sudama said, and this is what the Brahmana said. And this Brahman was cured. I guess all the worms went back to Godhead. They got a sponsored ticket just by being in the body of a great devotee. But this Brahman, interestingly, was somewhat concerned Generally, if you have a very deadly disease like cancer, or in today's world, corona, you are corona positive and then you are cured, you feel so great happiness. But this Brahman was little concerned. He told Lord Chaitanya that now, so far nobody was caring for me and I was not respected. So it was easy for me to be humble. But now, everyone will respect me. Everyone say, oh, you are the one who Lord Chaitanya embraced you. We saw on YouTube or on WhatsApp. So now I will become a celebrity. And you know, the nature of false ego is when you receive praise or honor or recognition, then one tends to become proud. And pride is worse than cancer, leprosy, corona, or any disease on the material level. Because pride separates us from Krishna. In the Bible it says, pride goes before a fall. There is no greater sin than pride. Because when you become proud, then you offend devotees. And when you offend devotees, that is a fall down and you are separated from the process of bhakti. So Lord Chaitanya's emphasis, as here in Navadvip, when he gave the first seminar on the